Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And it's Dembele. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Crunching tackle. Can he get on the end of this? Strong running down that left flank. And here's Bale. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aubameyang. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cross goes in there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Look at the chance, surely! Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Romario. No, he's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Romario. And Del Piero! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Del Piero certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Dembele. Dembele ploughing through the middle. And he's managed to get rid. Ajax have reclaimed it. Del Piero showing great feet there. Now here's chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
Pass is just off target. And it's Del Piero. And here's Romario. Oh, cracking ball. It's out for a goal kick. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond.
Aubameyang! Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Aubameyang. Modric. Bellingham. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. It's a good spell of possession, this. Zanetti. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. It's Neymar!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Bouten is the guilty party there. Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Dembele running with intent. And this is Romario. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Romario. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Madrid really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been...
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. And it's Aubameyang, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's... And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And this is Dembele. Maldini cuts it out. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Frustratingly close. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almost an hour gone. Bellingham. Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. And here's Del Piero. Great, decent shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Ajax! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early...
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he welcomes it in.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Dembele, good driving run.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Zanetti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Aubameyang.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ah, he's given it away. He might... And Romario! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ajax have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Dembele.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Romario. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Dembele. And it's Xavi Alonso. We are into overtime. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Spread to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 12 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. So what can they make of this? Ball is over the line. Chouameni. Dembele. Foot in. Berger.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Berger. Out towards the flank. Ryerson. Cross goes in there. Konate gets it away. Norway have it back and can go again. Oh, and the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Rabiot getting this one clear.
Odegaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well played and well cleared.
Berger. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Berger. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. And Hernandez. Konate. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland. This is a promising build-up. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that has been slung wide.
That's good play from him.
Aimed at the far side. Saliba with the clearance. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Camavinga. 5 minutes till the break. Has a look and place it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Sørloth. Now it's Ødegaard. Hernandez. Chouameni. Quality ball. Rabiot. And here's Doué. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So right back into the action.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Berger goes looking wide. Drills one in, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Sørloth. Sørloth! France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. The less said about that pass, the better. Berger opts for safety. Oh, facing up to his adversary. There's the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Camavinga does well not to be outdone there. Koundé. And Hernandez. Camavinga being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems...
Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Hernandez cuts out the pass, and France can counter now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Konate. Koundé. Konate. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Solot. And he's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. "75 minutes played. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Berger. He's going for goal! France can consider themselves just about safe now. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Koundé knocks it into space. No outsmarting him this time. Berger. Now Ødegaard. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good spread. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Great ball, and he's in here. And that has been knocked clear. And the referee brings it to a close. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. He's having a hit! Oh, a very decent attempt. And they can counter here. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
Played out wide. Great vision. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Batistuta. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Totti. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid still without a single shot on target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini attempts a clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Genova always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Batistuta. Good ball. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Opts for safety. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get rid and claimed it back swiftly. It's a goal kick. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. This is a promising build-up. Ball is over the line. Ricci. Hernandez. Bastoni. Zielinski. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta's cross. That is a brilliant interception. Now this could be a chance. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Batistuta. Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! And it's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That's an imaginative pass. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's forced to go back. Spread out to the left. It'll be a throw-in. Bastoni. Chiellini. Ricci. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had it taken off him. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Bastoni, and it's Zielinski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Space for him to turn and look. And that was asking for too much. Zanetti getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Played into space, and he's worked it through. He's beaten the last man. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's whipped it across, and he was alert to it. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Aims beyond the defence. Rafael Leao is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Not the most convincing of passes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Onana. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is lovely. Delivered low. And he's quick to get rid. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he's had it nicked away. Zielinski. Ricci. Done delicately. And that has been knocked... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's good play. Totti with the cross. It's a throw-in. And it's Ricci. Can he get on the end of this? And that has been slung wide. Ricci. Looking for a big chance! Madrid are almost home and dry now. Nicely spread. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's bustling. Vitinha! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Chelhanoglu, pass somewhat off target. Onana opts for safety. Not the most accurate pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Onana. And that's going wide left. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rafael Leao, hat-trick. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Zanetti. And that has been knocked clear. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes looking wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Chelhanoglu, Rafael Leao, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now this could be... And the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rafael Leao running with intent. That is ended up in no man's land. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the shot! Chiellini goes long. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is well cleared. Rafael Leao. Approaching the half-hour mark. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Zielinski has created one goal already. And the through ball. Rafael Leao. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zielinski. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Calhanoglu. And it's Chiellini. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rafael Leao! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's gone out for a throw-in. Space for him to turn and look. Zielinski. Oh, that's neat. And the cross comes in. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rafael Leao. Showing great feet there. That ball looks a good one. Oh, good effort! It's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely, now then. Totti. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez has it in a wide position. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, nearly. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta. Oh, good spread. Zanetti is on. Getting up there! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He is just caressing the ball. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. And that was very necessary. And he shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely pass. Chance! Oh, good finish. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Can he get on? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Totti, and this is Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Chiellini gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, good take in a good area. Zielinski. Ambitious ball here. This could be their final throw of the dice. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a little off target. Rafael Leao. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. And that's that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
you